Did my sister just frame my husband? 2 months ago, Roxy, my stepsister, moved into our house after a dramatic divorce from her husband, Elrich. She claimed he cheated and was emotionally abusive. Then she dropped a bomb. She was 4 months pregnant. My whole family rallied behind her. She said she was broke and couldn't manage pregnancy alone. She asked to stay with us. My husband David was clearly uncomfortable and said she always gave him weird vibes. I thought he was being cold. I convinced him. Family helps family. At first it went smoothly. Roxy kept a low profile, helped out, seemed grateful. But within a few weeks, things shifted. She started wearing skimpy clothes around the house, tight leggings, short silk nighties, especially when David was around. She'd always find excuses to be in the same room with him. David told me she was being weird, said she flirted when I wasn't around, touched his arm, made little comments. I brushed it off. Maybe she was just awkward after her breakup. Then I threw her a baby shower. It was emotional, sweet, and for once, it felt like everything was okay. The next morning, everything blew up. Roxy posted a long emotional story online accusing David of sexually harassing her, said he made crude comments, tried to touch her, and even attempted to kiss her during the shower. It was like getting hit by a truck. My family exploded. Claire, my stepmom, was screaming on the phone. My dad sent a one-liner. I'm disgusted. David, a high school teacher, had parents calling the school demanding his firing. His social media got hit with threats. I tried talking to Roxy. She cried, told me I was choosing my abuser. Claire backed her up. The house turned into a silent war zone. David stayed locked in our room to avoid even being seen. He wanted her out, but my family insisted kicking her out would prove she was telling the truth. I felt completely stuck. Then everything flipped. I was doing laundry and noticed her journal behind the washer. I shouldn't have read it, but I did. What I saw broke me. She wrote about staging Elrich's cheating, how she rehearsed crying. One line from right before she moved in. David's always been attractive. This divorce might be my upgrade chance. Another right after the baby shower. If he won't take the bait, I'll force his hand. Nobody sides with a man over a pregnant woman. I took photos of every page. David walked in while I was still flipping through it. I showed him. We were stunned, just frozen. Then we heard Roxy moving upstairs. I shoved the journal behind me. She came down in a towel, wet hair, and immediately clocked something was off. Find something interesting? She said, fake cheerful. David played dumb, stepped in front of me. She narrowed her eyes and went back upstairs. Then I got a text from our neighbor, Maya. Saw Roxy buying pregnancy tests months ago, before she even mentioned the divorce. She had a photo, date stamped. It didn't add up. That night, Roxy floated into the kitchen wearing tight yoga pants and a low tank, acting sugary sweet. Some people might say you two are too perfect, she said with this eerie smile. David bolted. Alone, she leaned in and asked, why do men want me gone? Her eyes were dead flat. It was a threat. Maya sent another text. Her mom had security footage. Then Roxy's ex-best friend Hannah reached out. She said things weren't adding up and wanted to meet in person. Meanwhile, Roxy was still manipulating everyone online, posting cryptic crap like, women aren't believed, but I won't be silent. At home, she was the fragile pregnant martyr. But when no one was looking, she watched me like a hawk. Then she realized the journal was missing. We heard the door slam upstairs. Her footsteps came pounding down. She barged into our room, demanding to know where it was. Her whole face twisted. Then suddenly, boom, she collapsed onto the bed whining, I don't feel good, stumbled to the bathroom, pretended to puke. It was a performance. Came out shaking and pale like she'd just run a fever marathon. So fake. Hannah messaged again. She's asking around about your finances. What the hell was she planning now? Click the full story to see what happened next.